Good morning, Stanford High,
and happy Black History Month.
My name is Sasha van Leeuwen.
And I'm Lindsay Hodges, and welcome back to this week's edition of the Weekly Nightly News. For our first story, we look at Scholastic Art Award winners.
Next, our sports editors give us a recap on the past week.
Hi, I'm Marcelo Labate.
And I'm Ethan Donovan Clark.
And this is This Week in Black Knight Sports.
Girls basketball has been improving their record recently as they improved to 6-8 with a win last week against New Canaan, 34-27, and also a loss to Greenwich, 44-35. They have a game against Bridgeport Central on February 3rd. Come support the girls.
Boys basketball has been doing great as they now have a winning record of 7-5 with a close loss to Greenwich 49-50 last week and a win against New Canaan 36-25. The boys have a game against Bridgeport Central on February 1st and a game on Saturday against Colby Central. Check the FCAC website to see who won. Girls hockey team has been dominating recently with a record of 8-4-1. The girls have two huge games against Massac Co-op on February 1st and against Hand Co-op on the 4th. Come support the girls as they look at winning an FCAC title.
Boys hockey has been dominating FCX with a record of 8-3 with a huge win against Trumbull on Saturday. Anthony Corelli had a great game with 2 goals to help the boys win 5-0 at home. They have a huge game at Staples on Saturday. Keep up the good work, boys.
Lastly, yesterday Stanford High has their signing day with 3 people committed to play their sports at the next level. Sam Albert has committed to play Cornell D1 softball. James Fahan has committed to D1 Quinnipiac for baseball to pitch, and Sophia Rosalia with her commitment to play Franklin and Marshall to play D3 tennis. Congrats on committing to our Black Knights. That's all for this week in Black Knight Sports.
Go Black Knights!
Before we go, reporters interviewed students and teachers on the new AI Chat GPT.
I'm here with Buzz, and we're going to show him the new AI, Chat GBT. Alright, take something in, Sydney. Here, come in, get this.
What?
And it just comes out with the whole entire essay.
Yeah,
Your kids are probably using this in your class.
Yeah. I wish I had this in high school.
Do you think this is good or bad?
It's horrible. Kids are going to be even worse at writing now because they're going to rely on Chat GPT.
What do you think of the new AI Chat GBT?
Absolutely love it. That's literally the only way I get to pass any of my classes. I don't know what I'd do without it.
What do you think of the new AI Chat GBT?
You know, quite frankly, I've been using this AI for a couple months now. You know, I've been cruising through the quarters lately, and I've just been cruising lately. Got all A's on my last 3 assignments, and it's just how it's been. So I love it, and yeah.
What do you think of the new AI Chat GBT?
I think it's fire. I used it on my last 3 essays. Got them done really quick. You know, quite frankly, my friend Beep, he put me onto the app. You know, every assignment it's done in minutes. I mean, a whole essay. 2 minutes? I mean, quite frankly, it's incredible. I love it.
So do you think it's possible for you to, do you think you'll ever catch a student using this? I'm sure students will try to use it. I'm sure that some will get away with it, but I personally would try to make it so that they don't. I think it would be kind of easy to tell, at least from what I understand it is, because it's missing that human element. So maybe grammatically things are correct, or maybe, there is some semblance of a plot or some organization. But I think at the end of the day, it would be pretty easy to tell whether a student was capable of doing that work or not, just based on what I already know about them.
That's all the time we have for you today, Stanford High. Have a great weekend. Remember to sign up for the fashion show, and we'll see you again next week.
Lastly, yesterday, Stanford High has their signing day with 3 people committed to play their sports at the next level. Sam Albert has committed to play at Cornell at D1 softball. James Vahan has committed to D1 Quinnipiac for baseball to pitch. And Sophia Rosali with her commitment to play Franklin and Marshall to play D3 tennis. Congrats on committing to our Black Knights. That's all for this week in Black Knight Sports.
Go Black Knights!